of facial recognition, chatbots, and even autonomous electronic vehicles, all examples of artificial intelligence making its way into our lives. But what will this rapid adoption of AI mean for you and me in the future? For the answer, we're joined by Dr. Anton Ravindran. He's author of a new book. It's called Will AI Dictate the Future? Dr. Anton, for the man on the street, how safely can we say AI will dictate his or her future?
Thank you. That's a great question. And I'm happy that you asked me because the book addresses this. Actually, AI is here now, and it's an integral part of our daily lives. Imagine a day without a handphone that came into existence just 15 years ago. And all the applications, most of the applications in the mobile phones are integral part of our lives. And these applications are driven by AI. I'll give you another example. Everything that we do on the social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of them are driven by AI. But that's from a consumer perspective. But AI is not constrained or limited to our handphones and our homes, our roads, but it is also plays a major part in drug discovery, even to the extent of beginning to understand the origins of the universe, even the origins of human species. So this is, to me, is the most impactful technology in the human history. It cuts across all spectrum, from us to various industries. So it is here, part of us. And in the last 5 years, it has grown so rapidly, and it continues to grow.
Dr. Anton, I think most of us, myself included, want to know what exactly AI is. Now, you talk about it as a technology. In fact, it could be a theory, it could be the engineering of systems, it could be the actual simulation of human-like behavior. So we say this robot demonstrates artificial intelligence because it shows what we believe to be intrinsically human characteristics. So when you say AI in a phone, AI in this, AI in that, what exactly do you mean? And how do these things eventually translate into this big impact on our lives?
AI has been around for the last 6 decades, but the real AI progress and exploded, if I may use the word, in the last 5 years. And it's in every walk of life. As the word stands, it's artificial intelligence. And intelligence is a term that we have been trying to define for decades now by philosophers and stuff. At the end of the day, the real AI, and there are three types of AIs, and we are actually at the first stage of AI, and many believe that it's maturing. That is artificial narrow intelligence. And the next phase of AI is AGI, that is artificial general intelligence. And further than that, along the road, is the artificial super intelligence. Let me get to that in a quick minute. What we have seen so far, particularly in the last 5 years, and what we call it the ANI Holy Grail, that is today, machines, computers are able to recognize objects, able to translate, and able to read images. These are the 3 major components, and speech recognition. So beyond that, what we need to achieve for AI to be equally as good as a human being is awareness. Once we reach that stage, and as and when we reach that, then the coexistence of man and machine becomes intertwined. Machine should have the level of intelligence that a man has,
Dr.
in terms
Anton,
of including emotions and awareness.
As you mentioned, this is the Holy Grail, and many great scientists around the world have tried, and at this point failed to even replicate what the average human being takes as average everyday context. A machine, however one programs it, is unable at this point to even be able to do that. Now, Singapore, we're training our people to be able to develop AI, to work with AI. What do you think of progress we have made so far, or have failed to make?
We have made significant progress, and I'll give you a quick couple of examples. But before I go to that, I must make this clear that machines have progressed so much that they have beaten us, even as we all know that even the world champ on chess, the chess masters were beaten. And in terms of its ability to do things vis-a-vis human capabilities, they have exceeded in certain fronts. However, where they are short is in terms of emotive and conscience and awareness. But moving forward, from a Singapore perspective, we have made huge strides. We have a national initiative for AI. There is a strategy. We are one of the first nations in the world to have AI governance framework for ethical use of AI. During COVID, there were plenty of applications developed that were used in terms of screening, in terms of even the robot that was able to warn people and alert people to keep safe distance. From a medical perspective, we have an application out. I think they're out in 20 plus clinics. This is to diagnose diabetes in split seconds with 90% accuracy by reading a retina scan of a patient. So there are enormous strides that we have made in terms of healthcare, in terms of manufacturing, in retail, personalization. There has been significant progress.
Oh, thanks so much indeed for all that. I've been speaking with Dr. Anton Ravindran. He's an AI expert and author.